Hello everybody, welcome to the Alpha Dice again. I'm Anush Sharma. As you can see, today is the fourth video of this tutorial series of Python for beginners. Today we are going to see operators such as addition, subtraction, assignment, multiplication, division, and others operate also. And we are also going to see some built-in function like type, help, delete, length, absolute, in, not in, and also data types, list data type. So first of all, let's get started. So first we will define a variable with integer data type called 12. A is equals to 12 and B is equals to 13. So it's okay. As you can see, A is equals to A plus B equals to 25. That's easy, but A minus B equals to minus 1. A multiplied by B equals to 156 and A divided by B equals to 8 days. So these are some basic arithmetic function, but we can apply them in string also some. For example, if we are having a string str1, A is equals to str1 and B is equals to str2. So and A plus B equals to str1 str2. So he is just for time pass, not doesn't work. So as you can see, this two this applies the concatenation of the two strings. If we want the string of A to print two times, then we will do A sorry 32. So what it's printing 32 times. So this is so multiplication and addition are applied in string also. Next we are going to see our this op this op one more operator I want to add is and or, which you are going to see later on, but A and B. So what is this doesn't work. Hmm. String data type. Okay, I will show you it afterwards. First of all, let's just see our third data type is A is equals to, if A is equals to 9 and B is equals to 3, so A star B, as you can see, this is the A raised to B. A tends to power this function is 2. Next we will going to see the remaining data types afterwards, um, sorry, operators afterwards, but right now we are going to see the functions and just type some built-in function like type, help, delete, length, absolute, in, not in. These are going to this last two we are going to see after list data type. First of all, let us see absolute. So what does the absolute do? If we have variable A equals to minus 90, so absolute will return the absolute value of minus 90 is 90, as you can see. So this returns the absolute value as we have the absolute in match. Next is our type. So it is the Same as the name, this returns the type of the data type which we are using. Since A is a integer data type, so the type will return integer. As you can see, class int. If we are using some string data type, z is equals to str1, so this will returns type uh, z. Then this will return z is a string data type. If you are using float data type, then s is equals to float, oh, sorry, 3.45, and type s float. As you can see, this is returning float data type. So you can check it for list and tuples and other data types also. Next is we are using help. So this is a very useful data type function. For example, if you want to know anything about any function or data type, then this is very helpful. For example, help flow. Okay, so just as you can see, this is returning me the complete detail about float and what we can apply on that. As we can apply absolute, add, boolean. These are the operations which can be applied on the float data type. Next is, for example, if you want the detail of some specific function, for example, we want the detail of type, then this will give us the detail of type what can we do with the type function. Okay, so where is it? Now it. Okay, so help all. This is another function. So this is giving us the detail of all function all. Next is we are going to see length and delete. Delete, we will see delete afterwards with the afterwards. Okay, with list data type, after the list data type, and same as in and not in also. So let's just say length. So length will return the length of a data type is what we are using. So z, then the length of this z is a string with having length 4. You can see str1 is having a 4 length of 4. So let's just see our let's just enter into the list data type, and I will explain you more detail about length and these four functions, and also about the list. So list, it is very much similar to array in C if you have studied that. So A comma B comma C comma, just before that I want to show some another uh, another function which is called as list. Okay, so help list. So as you can see, I just want to show you. Oh, I just okay. List iterable. So this will give. This is a list. This will return as the list of a. Okay, this function is list, and I also show you this function later on. So first we'll reference list one, because so this is very similar as I mentioned before. to add in C or CBB if you have studied. And next is W. Okay. These are some boring names. I don't like that, so I would like that's my pasta. Mm, burger. Chinese. Uh, I don't eat that, but if for some non-vegetarian, my friends mostly prefer chicken. I'm completely vegetarian. Oh, nice. This is the list we have written. So I just want to print the list from one to till end. So this is not scriptable. Oh, sorry. So we want to print from till end. So as you can see, this is printing from burger, Chinese chicken. Next to next, same as um, in string. Here also we can mention -2 in negative. So on -2 it is Chinese. So this will print is the Chinese. So how does this negative marking happens? It's just a very tricky thing. So I would like to show you in. If you need any help, then there are Python docs available which is used for getting some details of Python. Okay, for example, the tutorial in I just want that string. Uh, no, I just want to go to string. I just want the list. As you can see, I just bus might be okay. Yeah, this is the perfect example. So as you can see, the -6 is starting from the last till end. So if you give -1, then it will print n, and if you give -2, it will print O. If you -3, H, -4, N, -5. So negatively start from backside. -1 for N, O for -2, H for -3, T for -4, Y for -5, P for -6. That's how the Python works in negative assignment. And next is yeah, I want to show you this delete length and noting. So how to find out the length of a particular list? So list one and just four. Here we have four uh, values in the list. So this will print us the four values. Else, uh, what about the delete? So delete will delete a particular value which you want to delete, such as if you want to delete this second. So I don't want to see chicken here. So yes, you can see the chicken is deleted. That's how. Next is in and not in, which is list one. Is this just checks whether the thing which you are typing is present in the list or not. So list one, yeah, pasta is present. If you write noodles, Since noodles is not present, so it will return false. Similarly, the not in works is check whether it should not be present, then it will return true. If it is present, then it will return as the false. So that's it for today. Later on, I will show you other data types. Like first, in next lecture, we will see the different functions of list data type and some and after that we are going to see other data types such as dictionary, tuple, and sets. So I